The Amazonian people need a platform dynamic in nature to encourage, coordinate, credible, hence integrity and transparency to fund and advance the Amazonian quest for freedom to build and the reconstruction of an independent homeland. The Amba coin has been created to bridge the gap using the blockchain technology. The bigger picture of the strategy is to show how the Amba coin is going to assist the disenfranchised citizens of Ambazonia.
The mass killings, the burnings of villages, how about 3 million internally displaced people? The refugees, the pain, the suffering, the hunger?
Hi fellow Ambazonians, my name is Rebecca, a die-hearted Ambazonian, working hard behind the scenes with bright minds, committed citizens of Ambazonia to unveil the new era, which is the Imagine Project.
Ambazonia, I am Brandon Lee. I am a sympathizer of your revolution. I see your pain and suffering. I know your cause, and I can assure you that we are here to present to you a wonderful concept that will take your revolution from your hands to that of the international community that will embrace, support, and push your quest for freedom.
We are presenting to you the Amba coin. We bring to you Amba coin, the Amazonian cryptocurrency. It has been designed to give power back to the people. The world has been watching. Now is the time for the ordinary man on the street across the globe to assist and share in your pain. You now have the opportunity to show the people of the world how best they can assist.
Yes, the Amba coin is a token on the Ethereum blockchain, a public ledger with transparent but anonymous transactions. The Amba coin is designed to work like Bitcoin, Dash, Litecoin, completely decentralized and runs on the public ledger on the blockchain. In that environment, no one controls it, but millions of computers holding the ledger of the Amba coin, validating every transaction that goes through the system.
My people, do not panic if you missed all that Brandon Lee has said in his technological language. You don't need to understand all the complex terminology. We will help you to transact and participate in this new venture safely, securely, and effortlessly. We have made it very simple and user-friendly for you, the ordinary person, to still participate on the Amba coin without worry, fear, consent, or delays.
But the good thing is, we also have a mobile app as well. It brings a cabinet to your handset. At the comfort of your home, you can now channel funds to community projects in Ambazonia.
Apart from the mobile app, there's a web interface which is mobile friendly. Here's what you need to know.
Thank you, Rebecca. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Amba coin landing page that we have created for the international community to transact and to participate in our ICO, the Amba coin. Really guys, we have packaged this website with a lot of content, most of them technical content, to represent or to present ICO or the Amba coin ICO to the international community. You see, this is an open platform for Ambazonia. This is Project Ambazonia. It has everything packed. You know, it has multi-languages. We've also embedded the white paper. The white paper actually explains in detail what is the Amba coin and how and where and what it does to the Ambazonian revolution, or the Ambazonian quest for freedom rather. So if you go through the ICO or white paper, you can see technical data. It's a PDF document actually. You could download the document from the website by clicking on this button, and the PDF is going to download on the computer. If you move on to the media page, you will find videos with videos of different great men who spoke strongly about the Ambazonian quest for freedom and demanded that the freedom be given to the people with self-determination, you know. And these videos are well packaged so the world can see exactly what's going on in Ambazonia. We also have on the website packaged some important economic potentials that Ambazonia has that the world can see, because this ICO, this Amba coin, is actually backed by the rich natural reserves of Ambazonia, you know. So we have packaged a lot of content to try and explain to the investors or the worldwide international community to know the rich potentials of Ambazonia. Let me dive right away to the white paper. Before I go, you must understand, if you have any questions, you must click on the chat button. That would give us, you can capture your data and send it directly to us. We would answer you immediately. Though there are people worldwide across all time zones behind the scene waiting to assist you, understand, direct you, and also help you to secure your Ambas. I will take you right away to the sales page. If you come to the landing page, take note of join sales, order now. There's so many buttons around the site. Invest in Amba coin, place your order now. So any of these buttons, once you click them, it takes you to the Amba coin ICO cabinet. This platform actually is more or less like your online banking portal. What it does is it stores your data for you, your transactions. You can trace every bit of transaction sales you make on the Amba coin. You must register. However, you can register anonymously. You mustn't put your credentials or your identity out there, but it's important also that you as well verify yourself, so we can know. If you want, you can actually verify yourself so we can vet you. Very important to note again is that if you're not verified on the system, you can't buy above $1,000. That is about 5,000 tokens of Amba. So take note of that. If you want to buy above that, you must make sure we know who you are and your intentions, right? So what you're seeing on the screen, you have a section that tells you what Amba you hold. It tells you what stage of the Amba coin we are. Now, right now we are in pre-sales. That's why you see the price gray. If you look over to the crowd sales section, it's gray, meaning that it's going to start somewhere around 28th of December, and it has about a year to run. You know, this is a government project. We need everyone to participate, so it's going to take time for everyone to fully engage the Amba coin. Yeah. Below that, you can see the price per Amba at every time. If this price goes up, you take note. If it goes down, you take note. But right now, it's pre-sales. The price goes for $0.25 plus a 15% sales on a bonus on any sales that is made on the system. You can buy the Amba coin with cryptocurrencies. Yes, cryptocurrencies. That is the original currency that you could use on the Amba coin, but we've moved it even further to try and incorporate fiat currencies like US dollar, euro, the CFA francs, and the South African rand. You could pay your Amba coin online seamlessly and effortlessly. If you have a Bitcoin wallet or an Ethereum wallet or Litecoin wallet, it's quite easy. Just choose how much you want to buy, enter it on the system. You'll find out that you have 15% sales bonus plus 7.5 depending on the skill level of what you're buying, and it gives you the total Amba that the system is going to give. You click on the buy button, it's going to pop up a screen to show you exactly where to send your cryptocurrencies to, and you have a time lapse. If that time is over, the time picks up your transaction, the transaction will be confirmed at the back end. Rather, I would also want you to understand that you could buy with credit card. If you click on the cryptocurrency, the fiat currencies that we have, we've embedded about 5 different payment platforms that you can use to make purchase. And more importantly, everybody around Africa, in African countries, can also participate, including Cameroon itself. You know, and even those in Ambazonia can buy the Amba coin and participate fully. You know, you can choose exactly what you want to buy, and you click on the desired the payment gateway. You might use PayPal, you might want to use credit card direct payment on the site. You just click buy and it will generate a buy button for you. You click the buy, the pay now. It's going to take the transaction to a platform where you simply need to put your credit card details, and very safe, very secure. Take note, we do not store your credit card information. We are using credible third-party payment gateways to process your transaction and make sure you are quite safe on the internet while you do these transactions with us. Another payment gateway you maybe want to really look at is the mobile money platform. You actually pay via a mobile money network in Nigeria, in Ghana, Congo, Gabon, anywhere where mobile wallet is utilized. And you choose actually the country where you belong. Once you choose the country, you enter the number. You enter your number, your mobile wallet number, and the button below here is going to show a solid green that you could pay for your Amba coins. The last thing I want to demonstrate here is that there are several people who actually do not want to use the internet for any reason best known to them, so they have the choice to pay via the bank directly. So you could actually buy from the bank portal by clicking on that button, the buy button. You would get the opportunity to copy the banking details. This is actually a dummy figure here. Do not use that. You copy it to your clipboard or you write it down. Once you're done, you click commit. That's going to translate into a sales, but the sales is going to be on expectation, meaning that we are still expecting you to go to the bank or maybe your online banking portal and make an EFT to the bank account that you copied using your email address as a reference. Once we get that details, you can also come back to the website and confirm yourself that you've made payment on the platform. Right away, the administrator is going to get a notification and confirm your payment. Like here, this transaction has already been confirmed. You see it's different from the others. And on the same screen, which is under my investment, you can see how much tokens, how much Ambas you have left on the system, and you can actually export your Amba certificate directly from the system. So it generates a certificate for you based on the line item total Amba you have. Another very important feature I want to show you is that you can actually share your Amba coin link down to friends, to families, to relatives, and tell them how important it is to fund the revolution via a public blockchain where the transactions are actually very, very, very transparent for everyone to see, and you actually see who exactly is holding what portion of their Amba coin. So once you share your link, people use your link to register and buy or purchase the Amba coin. You have 5% bonus from those purchases. That's also very great because if you're a marketer, you can actually market this coin to any level you want. We also have exchange inbuilt, but this is not active until the crowd sales is complete in a year's time. And then you can come if you need to exchange your coin with another person or to trade your coin based on the current price at the time. You could trade it back into the system and somebody else will buy it from you. And you rest assured that the price is going to be drastically increased because Ambazonians world over and the world international community, they've embraced this idea and they are running with it as we speak. Now, if you don't have technological skills to create a wallet, the administrators can also create a wallet for you and transfer your Ambas directly to it. You can actually export your Amba certificate from the My Investment portal. It tells you on each line item that you bought what Amba listed on the paper for you, and you can use this on different locations. That is all about the ICO cabinet. You could also get help, you can contact support. There's a lot of things you can exploit. But very importantly, which I want to show you is actually the mobile app, which is currently under development and will be available before the crowd sale starts. It's actually a platform that we've created for you to be able to transact with the Amba coin on your phone at the comfort of your room. You know, you can transact, you can send Ambas, you can receive Ambas, you can buy Ambas. You can actually access the ICO portal directly from a mobile phone without going out to the internet or on your computer. So this is all the transactions with Amba. You can actually see the send, the receives, and all those things listed on the mobile app. It's very robust, very, very fast, and very safe. So this is how the Amba coin operates. We will give you more in-depth presentation on how to utilize each of these platforms in the coming days ahead. and we want you to fully participate on the Amba coin at your convenience, and look at this project as something that is bringing a change and how people perceive the quest for Southern Cameroon's freedom. So on the landing page, you go to www.ambacoin.io and the landing page would load very quickly. It's also very mobile. As you can see, it's mobile friendly. You could load it from even your personal mobile phones. So take note of this, guys, and hope to see you joining this effort that your own people have sat in very tight circumstances to put an ICO out there for you to pilot and make it work for the Ambazonian quest for freedom. Thank you very much.
I hope you got that. If you didn't, you can still rewind and go through it again. However, you can download the mobile app in Android, iPhone and Windows stores. Install it on your phone and comfortably access your account at the convenient time and place. The world is taking the Amba coin by storm. If it's on the blockchain and makes sense, millions will buy in. Let's get the people of the world excited by our actions, our interactions and participation in buying the Amba coin from $10 and above. The Amba coin is a lender, not a leader. A group of Southern Cameroon scholars and technocrats spent 9 months with 23 developers across the globe, working day and night to build a blockchain technology for the Ambazonia Treasury. The Treasury is yet another group of bureaucrats perceived as being concerned with procedural correctness. They run the Treasury and determine how all fundings from across the world will be channeled to ground zero effectively to produce results. They are not affiliated with any group or political organizations. Their identities are highly classified, but their actions are publicly transparent to all Ambazonians. A third independent group is called the Anti-Corruption Unit, in charge to monitor all transactions, approve funding requests from groups that show proof of work and pass their audits. All groups are welcome to solicit for funds from the Treasury.
The Amba coin was designed to address the key pertinent issues plaguing our freedom cause. This is your treasury, this is your currency. We have so many goodwill people working on different platforms around the world to help the poor masses that are suffering in Ambazonia.
No more division, no more confusion, no more sabotage, no more perceived misappropriation of funds, no more uncertainties. The blockchain is transparent and anonymous in nature. Just like the blockchain, all actors of the Ambazonian Treasury are anonymous, yet transparent in operations. There is now transparency on any investment made for the cause, how much has been distributed and utilized, how much funds raised, how they have been distributed, for what purpose, and balance available. You will also be able to see proof of activities that have been funded via the Treasury website. This cause is for you Ambazonians. You must make it happen so that the international market can also embrace this idea and pilot it with you. It is very certain millions of people around the world will join the crowd sales if you Ambazonians invest your widow's mite to promote and support humanitarian's effort back home. We no longer have to wait for governments, the United Nations or silent African unions to come to your aid. Citizens of the world that share in your pain can now join to free Ambazonians.
Cryptocurrencies for the whole world. The laborer in China, a student in Finland, a corporate exec in Egypt, or just a layman sitting in the park in New York will invest in the Amba coin. Who is not an Ambazonian but empathetic towards our struggle can support?
Sure. What happens after buying the Amba coin? If you are not a crypto user, our experts will create a cryptocurrency wallet and transfer your Amba coin, then send you the paper wallet on email for safekeeping. All holders of the Amba coin can redeem their Amba coin by trading them at a decentralized exchange, or later after the independent resale to the Ambazonian Treasury.
Oh yes, the Treasury will need to buy back all Amba coins in circulation to distribute as legal tender to be used for exchange of goods and services, pay salaries, etc. Do you know why?
Yes, of course, Rebecca. Because the Amba coin will then be the national currency for all Ambazonia. alongside the fiat Amba currency. This is a no-brainer. You support your quest for freedom, yet redeem your contributions by either trading it or reselling your bond to the Treasury with a high return on investment.